Hello everyone, welcome to the BISP Solutions. So our today's topic is Enterprise Journal. We'll see how to work with Enterprise Journal in FCCS. So Enterprise Journals, they are used for the preparation and approval of manual journal entries for inclusion in the journal ledger posting. It provides an integrated solution with the enterprise standard ERPs. So Enterprise Journal provide these key capabilities. First is it provides a single point of entry for all the manual journals. Second, it's an efficient workflow to automate the approval routing matrix. It also provides the standardized journal entry templates based on the journal types and GL systems. It provides an ability to have journal entries validated for thresholds and to match balances and proper journal format to ensure they will be posted successfully after acquiring the required approvals. It gives the visibility of unposted and in-process journal by comprehensive dashboards for ad hoc analysis on the status of the journal. So if we log into our application, you can see you should have an enterprise journal enabled. Otherwise, you can go to application configuration. From there, from enable features, you can enable the enterprise journal feature option, and so you can see it is already enabled for us. Otherwise, you can enable it from here, and then you have to log in and log out and log in back again. The first step, you should have an enterprise journal feature option available in your application. Then we'll go to the enterprise journal. You can create all your templates from here. You have many templates given. So if you open one, that is your tax provision. So this is how your journal template should look like. You should have some headings in your header column and some in your line item details. So like in header, we have what is the journal name, journal description, entered currency, created date, and in line item details you have line number, cloud financial company, account number, center, cost center, financial product, financial intercompany, debit column, credit column, and the description. So like this, you can post your journal entry, and you have your for which year, period, and journal ID, and who is preparing this entry. So it is prepared by whom, what is the validation status, validation message. So likewise, you will get each and every detail in this particular journal, enterprise journal entry form. So if we go to the enterprise journal under application, you can see first tab is dimensions. So here the dimension page list all the available system dimensions and the local dimensions. You can use dimensions to guide user data entry in the journals. You can add your own dimensions as well and include the attribute in that local dimensions. So right now we have some dimensions available, that is scenario, entity, year, period, currency, account, consolidation, data source, intercompany, movement, multi-cap, and product. And the below ones are some custom dimensions which are created, that is your cloud financials account, cloud financials company, cost center, product, and likewise. The second is you can create your target that contains the definition and properties of the target ERP system where you want to post the journal. So here you specify a unique identifier for the target ID. So we have some targets already created. You can create your own as well. You have here like you have to enter a unique identifier for the target ID, and select the target name, an optional description, and the target type. So either you can create your own, like cloud financials. You can give the name as cloud, although it is already created. Just for the sake of understanding, I'm creating this. Type, you can select if it belongs to cloud financials, or if it doesn't belong, you can select the other. Then system, provide a seeded target type named cloud financials. If you check cloud financial target type, the direct integration checkbox is automatically checked by default, and if you select other, this is gone. So if you select cloud financials, your direct integration checkbox will come, and once you click on this direct integration, you have to define which connection you are trying to give, what is the target connection, posting, and import descriptive flex feeds. So direct integration is a dedicated posting process to the ERP system. Connection list is only displayed if direct integration is enabled. Posting options are only displayed if direct integration is enabled, so you can enable and disable automatic posting by the system. So here you can give the connection. So I'll give cloud financials, and here posting, you can either do it enable or disable. So it is enabled right now, and we do not import any descriptive flex feeds, or you can say okay, right now it is not required. You can give the attributes, also define the attributes. So attribute for each target, they are specified according to the journal ledger posting requirement for your business. So here are some, so you have to map it here. So all the journals here are mapped. If that is, your values are mapped. So you can give the attributes like currency code. You can add your own attributes as well. So journal, ledger ID, some segments are given. All right. So when I'll try to save and close, it will say that this target name already exists. Okay, so we won't duplicate it. So this is the target that we'll be using. Then coming to the journal period, so before you can work with journal, you must define the journal period, including the year, start date, and the close date, end date, and the close date as well. So like it is open for Jan. You can even open for February if you want to work here. So like you can see the year selected right now is FY15. So February, I'll start with 1st Feb 15. End date and close date can be same or can be different. It totally depends on case to case basis. So here in this case, like in above case, you can see my start date is 1st Jan, end date is 31st Jan, and close date is also the 31st Jan. That is, and here in this case, your end date and close date is same. Now I'll take an example where your end date and close dates are not same. So maybe you can pick March, 10th of March I'll pick, or the 11th of March. Alright, so in this way you can set the date. Now you can start this period, that is open period. Okay, so this is done, that is your open period. Now we'll come to creating the journal template. Here journal template defines the journal layout for that preparer will use for ad hoc and recurring journals. Each journal that is created is connected to the journal template. So you can create as many journal templates as needed. A single journal template is used for all the journals that have a common target and a common posting requirements. So either we can use the existing one or you can create your own. So like suppose I'll use this cloud financials. So if I open this journal template, you can see the name, description and the target which is selected. Then you have to provide instructions for users on what this template is used for. Instructions here, it can include your like what all instructions are there. So right now it is given, use this template for basic journal to Oracle Cloud GL, and journal policy documents is also attached for your reference, and you can attach your reference type, like, and some local file is being attached, that is Vision Journal local PDF. This is the file that has been attached for reference. Okay. So any kind of instructions which you want to attach to this journal template, you can do that. Then you have a section column where you will get a header and a line item details. In the starting of the section, this session, we have discussed that there were some items which were included in the header part and some included in the line item details, right? So this is the same thing here. You have to define what will come under header and what all things will come under line item details. So when you edit this header, as I said, a template includes predefined sections for the header and line item details. The journal header will store the attributes for the header section of the journal, like journal name, journal ID. They are required attributes. Select the attributes included that needs to be displayed. All the attributes, they are shared across all the templates. So you must select the attribute to be included for display purpose. So you can add attribute as needed, and you can even select the attribute to be view only. So right now it is selected as journal ID and journal name, that is mentioned as your key attributes. Remaining, you can include all your attributes. It's totally up to you. And then if you want to just keep those attributes as view only, you can do that as well. Now coming to the line item details, you can edit that. Yeah, and here history tab was there in your header column as a header also, and in your line item detail also. In both the case, you will get the history. So history tab will display the changes to the template section, including the users who modified it, the date, the type of the modifications, the old values and the new values. So all things will be displayed. And right now I'm on the line item details. So here you use you have the columns here. You can see these are all selected: company, account, cost center. So it is cloud financial. So the prefix used is cloud financial company, cloud financial account, cost center, product, intercompany, debit, credit, line descriptions. You can even select your account amount, whatever you require. Here use the group by tab to specify how to group the attribute columns, and you can use the mapping tab to link each target attribute to the appropriate journal attribute for this template. So both your header and the line item template attributes, they are mapped within this tab only. So coming back to the group by tab, you have the key attribute defined as your line number, and the data type is text. If you want to group by a company, or you want to group by account, you can select that, or you can skip also. It totally depends on you. If you want to select it, you have to you have to give the numbers that can be added. So like if you group by company, the number cannot be added. So if you do it in debit column, so let's check if this is accepted or not. See, group by function must include at least one selected attribute that can be totaled. Okay, so in this way you can do that. Coming back, so here nothing is coming under group by where it can be totaled. Only this is mentioned as its key attribute. Then if you come to the mapping, you have to do the mapping of with the journal attributes. Like you can see effective date of transaction is getting mapped with accounting date. Source is getting mapped with EPM EJ. Likewise, your journal category with adjustment. Actual flag is mapped. Now there are various segments that you can map with some of the journal attributes. From the drop down list you can select it. Like here we can select maybe line description. Here you can select accounting date. Okay, so you're saying these are not matching, so you can leave them because we do not know what segment 7 belongs to. Okay, and then again you have the history. All right, now use the journal tab to specify the journal workflow parameters, including start and end dates, workflow options, and the recurring journals. So you can define here when to start. So you want to schedule it from end date or close date, whatever you feel like, or whatever is the requirement of the company. Then you have start day offset. Like what should be the start? Like right now it is saying that offset is of -25. Workflow option you can give who is the preparer and approver, means how the workflow will be there. One preparer will prepare this and then approver will be there. So it's just a level of approval is 1 because there will be just an approver, no reviewer is there. What is the duration for which they have to work on this, and do preparer and approver will together work it. So the preparer will get 15 days and approver will also get the 15 days to work on that. That is, preparer will get 15 days to prepare and approver will get 15 days to approve. Now here some included some things included are journal. You can see these are all the journal, and who will be working on these kind of journals are, first is your Marlin, then Carrie Lane is the approver. In second case, that is 1. If we'll just denote it with third journal, number 3. In the Anita Kennedy is your preparer, Carrie Lane is your approver. Likewise, the different preparers and approvers are assigned. You can assign them in the journal in this particular section. Then preparer can see, then can log in from his part and work on this. So Marlin and Anita Kennedy is there. Then you can put various questions if you have who will be working on the journal for the preparer to answer it and then submit the job. So like the questions right now, it is given as a role is given to the preparer. Question is, did journal meet all the requirements as per the journal policy document? And you have to give it either yes or no, and then only you'll be able to submit your task. Then you get the access tab where you can determine which users have access to journals, whether they have view access to ad hoc journals, and what is their level of access. So like this you can define it. You can add the viewer access. So I'm giving the viewer access to this person and ad hoc access. I just wanted to see again Amy Marlin. I'll assign the rights so that who can work on this, Amy Marlin and Caroline. All right. So you can save and close. So this is the journal template that we have created. This is how you can create a journal template. Okay. So now you can deploy your journal template permanently. So undeploying, you have the two options. You can deploy it or undeploying. If you undeploy it, it will permanently delete your all the existing data, and it will unpost the journals for that particular period. And once you deploy your template, preparer can begin the process of creating your ad hoc journal or editing the recurring journals. So you can deploy this cloud financial. You can check the correct intersection is used, that is your journal interval is FY15 and Jan, and your journal template is this one, that is your cloud financial, and you can click on deploy. The process has begun, so that's why it is said once you deploy, then only the preparer will begin the process of working on that the journal for which you have assigned this task to him. All right, this is done. Okay, now if you come to the enterprise journal, so these are my cloud financials, and maybe this is you can select the year and period for which you have deployed. So it was FY15 period. Period is given as all for FY15. Template, if you select, this is just the cloud financials. Yes, so 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, these 5 templates are attached. So you were seeing 1, 0, 0, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So here if you pick just one, so why this is the date has been started, because we have started with 1st Jan, no? So 1st Jan till 31st Jan 15, but we were giving minus 15 days as start offset days, and we were giving some extra time to them, so that's why the days has been accordingly set as start date and end date. So we can set primary is Amy Marlin, then Anita Kennedy. All right. If you do not want, you can give directly the enterprise journal rights. But I'll assign as of now all the rights. Alright, and this is the second Anita Kennedy. Okay, so we'll log in with these two preparers, and then we can see how the consolidation journal can be inputted. But before that, you can use the enterprise journal overview dashboard, which is in the task overview, to display the journal status. So from task overview, you can come to this enterprise journal overview. For selected point of view, you can view at a glance a count of open, late, or on-time journals and the completion status for the selected journals. So like my POV is FY 15 Jan. Okay, you can filter the list by journal templates, workflow status, posting status, or the targets. That is journal templates, workflow status, posting status, or targets. So right now I'm looking at the journal templates. Then you can sort it accordingly, according to the requirement you have. So right now you can see 5 open journals are there. These are all the 5 open journals. You can see 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. You can even export those journals. You can drill down to view the journal details. The compliance dashboard enable you to view at a glance the journals that were prepared, reviewed, posted, and completed on time, and those that were late, and those that were rejected. So you can view by either user or by organizational unit. If you view by user, performance at the level of preparation, and order by user only. So there is nothing. And if you on time, so you can filter the list of journals by performance and change the order of the list. That we just have done it, like user, you can change the list, order of the list as it is required. Admin can see all the available journals in the system, while users can see all the journals which are assigned to them. So now if we log in with at their end, what we'll be able to see, let's see. So if we log out, see it is logged in with the AMI, and if you see here, For FY 15 Jan, 5 are open. You can see cloud financials. If you open the first one, and it is prepared by the Marlin. So you can here include the details that is required by the preparer. You can give here the name, that is FY 15, period as Jan, journal ID prepared by this already given. Now here you can give as, suppose, annual maintenance. General description also as annual maintenance. Document type, and then you can give the entered currency as USD. Accounting date you can give as January 15. Created date you can give Jan 2. You can give the posting date as well when you want this to be posted. So maybe in the end of January we would like to post this entry, that is 31st Jan. And you can click on add. So it will include the line item details. You can see what these are all the items that we included in the under the header section, and then some are there under the line item details. You remember while creating the template we have entered like this. Now you can give the line number as 1. You can accordingly you can define cloud financial company if it is account. So this is our account. We can say okay. You can select the company. Maybe this is the company. We can use it for CEO, cost center. Product description you can give it as financial. Intercompany you can give it as no intercompany as none, because as this is not intercompany transaction. And then you can give the amount, what is annual maintenance. Similarly you can give the values like this for the same company. Now annual maintenance may be for the remittance. Now this time this is cost center for division US. You can select the financial product now as projects. Intercompany, this time you can select like maybe for US LE2. Debit amount 60,000. or this time you can do it. This is a 50,000 credit. You can even swap these two. You can see the swap option, so you can select your debit credit and swap it. If by mistakenly you have entered the credit amount under debit, so you can swap also, and like this you can include the number of lines and submit your entry. So whatever we have included while creating the template, you can see over here that this form has been modified. If there, are there some instructions? Okay, so if we validate this, so first I'll save this. Okay, so this has been saved. Now if you see the workflow, preparer is MMR lane, that for with which we have logged in, and the approver is carry lane. There are some questions that need to be answered. Yes, so the compulsory mandatory question was, that is one answer is needed by the preparer, that did journal meet all the requirements as per journal policy document? If yes, then answer yes, otherwise no. You can answer this accordingly. You can give here the comments if you require anything, and the history if you need. If there are any alerts, you can even focus on that. There are no alerts. You can even see the instructions, what were the instructions, what were the references that have been given. Once this is done, you can click on submit. Now submit option is gone once you have click on submit. So this is how the entry was required and you have submitted your entry. Now you can see the remainings are open with the assignee, but first one is now open with the approver, that is your carry lane. I have given all rights to MMR lane. So MMR lane can enter n number of here also they can enter the data, but you can see there is nothing coming under the header. So the remaining authorities or the persons who are responsible, if authorized person, will work on the remaining journals as well and will post the journal. So like MMR has done his job. Okay, now so if you come to this enterprise journal, this is an administrator who has created the journal. Now what all things the admin will see. Now from the year, if you select your correct point of view, that is FY15, Period is okay, all period selected, template is all. So you can see this annual maintenance has been done by the MN and this is with the approver level 1. Now Kerry Lane was the reviewer. So from access control we can reset the password for the Kerry Lane. Not the role assignment, it is manage roles. Okay, I'll log it from here, from the admin, and we'll log in with Kerry Lane, which is the approver. So the application is in administration mode, so Kerry Lane was not able to open that. So in that case, we'll go to setting. So here, enable use of application for all users and save it. I'll sign out with ABC and we'll log in with Kerry Lane again. Okay, so now I have logged in with Kerry Lane. Now you can see for January, yes, it is open. Open with approver. Alright, when I'll open this and approve it or reject it, if it depending on the Kerry Lane. So this is the entry which has been done by the MN. If I find it correct, I'll approve it. If I do not find it valid, I'll reject it. So right now it is correct, so I'll approve it, and this will be closed at my end, and this the task is closed, which administrator can see. So likewise, now you can see one is closed. Only 4 remaining journal things are there for which the journal need to be passed by the assignee, and approver needs to approve it. So in this way, the remaining also assignee will, or the preparer will work on those journals and will submit the journals. Yeah, so this is how you work on the um, enterprise journal, and you have to create the connections as well. So I do not have right now the instance details, so but the remaining process remains same. Yeah, so that's all that we need to learn for the enterprise journal in today. Now for the next topic, we'll meet in the next session. If you have any questions, please contact BISP Solution. Thank you all for your time.